and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue.
The judge has denied bail for Sean Diddy Combs. Of course, this was the hip-hop mogul's latest bid for freedom as he remains in federal jail for his racketeering and...
Los Angeles is no stranger to wildfires, but the latest blazes have ignited more than just flames. They've fueled a firestorm of conspiracy theories. At the center of the speculation is Shaw Diddy, with whispers suggesting the infernos may be more than a natural disaster. Could a powerful figure have orchestrated these fires to conceal a web of dark secrets tied to the disgraced music mogul and his circle of A-list celebrities? It sounds like a Hollywood thriller, yet the unfolding details are so bizarre and twisted that it's hard not to wonder if there's a deeper truth lurking beneath the smoke. Brace yourself for a story filled with jaw-dropping twists and revelations you won't believe.
Destruction everywhere you go. The three big fires here are the Palisade fires. This is where we are, right at the edge of it. This is a staging ground for the LA Fire Department as well as the LA Police Department. If you would look this side, you will see that this fire, this Palisade fire, came really that close to this highway, to this parking lot here. Everything is scorched on the other side.
Let's start with the basics. The fires themselves. California is no stranger to wildfires, especially during its dry seasons, but this time, something feels different. The flames tore through some of Southern California's wealthiest neighborhoods, with eerie precision, reducing sprawling celebrity mansions to ash. Yet Diddy's massive 17,000 square foot estate in Holmby Hills remained untouched, even as nearby areas were engulfed in flames. Meanwhile, homes belonging to stars like Anna Faris, Paris Hilton, and Anthony Hopkins were completely destroyed. Coincidence? Maybe. But conspiracy theorists are buzzing, pointing out how calculated the destruction appears, almost as if the fires were deliberately set to wipe out specific locations.
It's just incredible. And, you know, it brings into context our whole system of innocent to proven guilty. Why is he not being given bond? And, you know, we could debate that all day long. Of all people that's unlikely to flee or get away, well, he's got the resources to flee, but he's so recognizable. And isn't he innocent till proven guilty? Well, yeah, but, you know, we have to recognize there are degrees of innocent till proven guilty.
Here's where things take a dramatic turn. Once the undisputed king of hip-hop and luxury, Diddy now finds himself in a Brooklyn detention center, awaiting trial on a whirlwind of criminal charges. His arrest last year sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond, with accusations ranging from racketeering to orchestrating illicit schemes that allegedly span decades. But here's the real bombshell. Insiders claim Diddy isn't just facing consequences for his own actions. Rumors suggest he possesses explosive secrets about powerful figures who have operated in the shadows for years, possibly even decades. If he chooses to talk, it could trigger a devastating chain reaction, toppling careers, reputations, and legacies at the highest levels. The question is, will he stay silent, or will he bring the entire empire crashing down?
You know, they say, you know, you can't miss something you never had. So that's only a little ways right, you know. There's definitely been times as I've gotten older that I've missed my father.
But what do these fires have to do with Diddy? That's where the conspiracy theory kicks into high gear. The claim is that these weren't just random wildfires. They were deliberately set to destroy evidence. Evidence that, if uncovered, could expose a web of illicit activities tied to some of Hollywood's most powerful and untouchable figures. We're talking about secret tunnels, underground rooms, and hidden spaces allegedly connecting some of these elite properties. If the rumors are true, these fires may have been a highly calculated move, a way to erase physical proof before investigators could get their hands on it. Was this just nature running its course? Or was it something much darker?
Diddy will be sued, and I say will be because nothing has been filed yet, by at least 120 people in the next 30 days. So
The theory gets even wilder when you consider the sheer scale of destruction. Over 40,000 acres have been scorched, with more than 12,000 structures damaged or completely obliterated. Among them were homes belonging to celebrities rumored to have attended Diddy's infamous gatherings events that weren't just ordinary parties. These were the kind of exclusive, secretive affairs whispered about in hushed tones, where the usual rules of the outside world seemed not to apply. Attendees weren't just Hollywood elites. They allegedly included high-powered figures from the business and political worlds as well. Could these fires have been a deliberate attempt to wipe away any trace of what really went on behind those closed doors? The timing, the targets, and the destruction. Everything seems a little too precise to be pure coincidence.
Came here today just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
And let's not forget the timing. These fires erupted right as Diddy's legal troubles reached a boiling point, with his trial looming closer. Speculation is growing that he might cut a deal and start naming names to save himself. If that happens, the fallout could be catastrophic, not just for Diddy, but for anyone connected to him. The theory suggests that whoever is behind these fires may have acted preemptively, ensuring no physical evidence is left for authorities to find. Adding fuel to the metaphorical fire are the long-standing rumors surrounding Diddy's properties. For years, whispers have circulated about underground tunnels allegedly connecting his Holmby Hills mansion to other high-profile residences. Some claim these passageways were used for clandestine meetings, secret exchanges, or worse. While no hard evidence has ever surfaced to prove these allegations, the idea of hidden tunnels and secret dealings has captured the public's imagination. And now, with parts of these neighborhoods reduced to ash, any chance of uncovering the truth may have quite literally gone up in smoke.
It's a legitimate concern. No judge wants to wake up and read the headlines the next day. Oh, they treated this guy special and they gave him bond, and now he's gone and he fled from justice. So that's what's in the back of most judges' minds. On the other hand, we deal with cases where clients have significant funds sometimes, and sometimes where there's money, you can craft a unique solution. Years ago it was the ankle bracelet and the ankle.
Then there's the question of insurance. Some skeptics have pointed out that the celebrities who lost their homes will likely receive massive insurance payouts, raising suspicions about whether the destruction was truly accidental. Could this be a convenient way for certain individuals to walk away financially and legally unscathed? The idea may seem far-fetched, but in a world where billions of dollars and powerful reputations are on the line, stranger things have happened. When money, influence, and secrecy collide, the truth often becomes more complicated than it appears.
Hey, real quickly, all that commissary stuff, he's not getting any of that because people in the SHU have an abbreviated list. So he's out of luck. No stake for him. Yeah, he is on watch. This guy thought he would have went home. All of a sudden, he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was there, he was like an overnight guest.
Of course, Diddy's current predicament only adds another layer to the intrigue. His arrest last year wasn't just about one or two isolated incidents. Prosecutors painted a picture of a man who allegedly operated with impunity for years, protected by his wealth, influence, and powerful connections. The charges against him include coercion, exploitation, and the systematic abuse of power. But what's truly chilling is the suggestion that Diddy wasn't acting alone. Some believe he was merely a pawn in a much larger game, orchestrated by individuals far more powerful than him. If that's true, his potential cooperation with authorities could be devastating for those pulling the strings. Could Diddy's downfall be just the beginning of a much bigger unraveling?
I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth.
Never one to shy away from controversy, Kanye West has long spoken out about the hidden forces allegedly controlling Hollywood. In one of his infamous rants, he declared, "They can control Shaq, they can control LeBron, they can control Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they can't control me." While many dismissed his words as the ramblings of a provocateur, others saw them as a rare glimpse into a shadowy world of power and manipulation said to govern the entertainment industry. Now, in light of Diddy's legal troubles, Kanye's warnings take on a new level of significance. Was he trying to expose something far bigger than anyone realized? Could his statements have been a warning about the very forces now at the center of this unfolding scandal?
They could control Charles Barkley. They could.
Even more chilling are the accusations that Diddy's infamous gatherings were far more than just extravagant parties. Some attendees have hinted at rituals and secretive events that were as unsettling as they were exclusive. While details remain scarce and often contradictory, the idea that these gatherings may have served a darker purpose has gained traction in certain circles. If there's any truth to these claims, it could explain the extreme lengths someone might go to erase all traces of evidence, ensuring that whatever happened behind closed doors remains buried forever.
Did in fact occur, their argument is more than likely going to be that this activity was consensual, that this person was a willing participant, and not only that, but that these individuals assumed the risk of being present at those parties, of engaging and voluntarily engaging in this conduct and being in those spaces, consuming alcohol and things of that nature.
Meanwhile, the public is left wondering just how deep this rabbit hole really goes. The fires, Diddy's arrest, the swirling rumors of underground tunnels and hidden secrets, it all feels like a puzzle with pieces that haven't quite fit together yet. With so many high-profile names possibly involved, the stakes have never been higher. If Diddy chooses to cooperate with authorities, we could be witnessing one of the biggest scandals to ever shake Hollywood. But for now, all we have are questions and endless speculation. As the dust literally settles on the charred remains of Los Angeles, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. The fires may have destroyed physical evidence, but they've also sparked a conversation that's only just beginning. Who's really pulling the strings? What secrets are still hidden in the ashes? And most importantly, what happens next? Stay tuned, because this Hollywood drama is just starting to heat up.
Leave the king the f*** alone. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna post my wife as much as I want. Go post your wife on your f***ing Instagram.
The fires in Los Angeles didn't just consume homes and land. They scorched the lives of some of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. As the smoke cleared, a devastating toll was revealed, with celebrities like Anna Faris, Paris Hilton, and Mandy Moore seeing their estates reduced to rubble. But here's the big question that's got everyone talking. Were these fires just another act of nature, or was something more deliberate at play? Could these stars have been caught in the crossfire of a much larger, more sinister scheme? And if so, what did they know? Or perhaps more importantly, what were they involved in? Let's dive into the tangled web of celebrity connections and the shocking theories surrounding them. This is a story that's just beginning to unfold.
Right, we're starting in the United States, where at least 10 people have been killed in the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles. That toll having been revised upwards just over an hour ago.
What stood out most about these fires was just how targeted they seemed. Take Paris Hilton, for example. Her beachfront mansion in Malibu, a symbol of her glamorous lifestyle, didn't stand a chance. The flames tore through the property, leaving nothing but ashes and memories. Paris, devastated, shared how the house wasn't just a place to live. It was where her family built their lives, where her loved ones celebrated milestones. But some conspiracy theorists are asking, why was her home hit so hard? Was it just bad luck, or could her property have been tied to something much bigger? In recent years, Paris has distanced herself from the wild party scene she was once known for. But her name still surfaces in whispers about certain high-profile gatherings. Could her mansion have held secrets that someone wanted to erase? The questions surrounding her property are only adding fuel to the fire of speculation.
This looks like the apocalypse, to be honest with you. It just doesn't feel like the normal things that happen in your life. This is something very unusual about what's going on, in my humble opinion, right now.
Meanwhile, the public is left wondering just how deep this rabbit hole really goes. The fires, Diddy's arrest, the swirling rumors of underground tunnels and hidden secrets, it all feels like a puzzle with pieces that haven't quite fit together yet. With so many high-profile names possibly involved, the stakes have never been higher. If Diddy chooses to cooperate with authorities, we could be witnessing one of the biggest scandals to ever shake Hollywood. But for now, all we have are questions and endless speculation, as the dust literally settles on the charred remains of Los Angeles. One thing is clear: this story is far from over. The fires may have destroyed physical evidence, but they've also sparked a conversation that's only just beginning. Who's really pulling the strings? What secrets are still hidden in the ashes? And most importantly, what happens next? Stay tuned, because this Hollywood drama is just starting to heat up.
Expect winds to subside somewhat, which will allow fire crews to increase containment lines. However, and I want to be very clear here as well, we are still under red flag warning with extreme fire behavior possibilities.
Paris wasn't the only one affected. Anna Faris, known for her comedic roles and down-to-earth personality, also lost her Pacific Palisades home. For Anna, the loss was deeply personal. Her representatives confirmed she was safe, but the house that she and her family cherished was gone. However, some are pointing to a strange coincidence. Her property wasn't just a random spot, it was located in an area rumored to be connected by underground passages to other celebrity estates. These rumors have long been dismissed as urban legends, but with so many homes in these specific areas affected, skeptics can't help but wonder if there's more to the story. Then there's Mandy Moore, whose home in Aladina was completely leveled. Mandy shared emotional posts about the devastation, calling it unbelievable and gut-wrenching. But let's not forget, Mandy's ties to Hollywood run deep. She's been in the industry since she was a teenager, and while she's largely stayed out of scandals and controversies, her connections to the upper echelons of Hollywood are undeniable. Could her home have been collateral damage in a broader effort to erase evidence tied to these elite networks? It's hard to say, but the timing of the fires, coming right as Diddy's legal troubles reached new heights, has certainly raised eyebrows.
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
And speaking of timing, the list of celebrity losses doesn't stop there. Billy Crystal, Diane Warren, and even Mel Gibson, who described the destruction of his Malibu home as looking like Dresden, all suffered catastrophic losses. Gibson's situation in particular has sparked intense speculation. He's no stranger to controversy and has been outspoken about the darker side of Hollywood in the past. Could his home have been targeted because of what he knows? Some believe that Gibson, who has hinted at the existence of hidden agendas in the entertainment industry, might have been too close to the truth for comfort. But here's where things take an even darker turn. Reports have surfaced suggesting that some of these destroyed properties may have been more than just luxurious homes. According to unverified sources, they could have been hubs for secretive gatherings, the kind that involved only the most influential and powerful figures. These locations were allegedly equipped with hidden rooms, underground tunnels, and elaborate security systems designed to keep prying eyes out. If these rumors are true, The fires may not have been a mere natural disaster, but a calculated move to erase any physical traces of what happened behind closed doors.
What it shows, what the complaint is illustrating, is this completely out of control party on a super yacht, including various celebrities, that when you read it, it kind of rings true. I mean, when you read it, it doesn't come off as being something that's...
Let's not overlook the role of insurance in all of this. Many of the celebrities who lost their homes are set to receive massive payouts, raising questions about whether the destruction was truly accidental. It wouldn't be the first time someone used a disaster, natural or otherwise, as a convenient way to erase the past and start fresh. While no one is directly accusing these stars of being involved in anything shady, the optics of the situation are enough to make anyone suspicious. Then there's the curious case of Diddy's mansion, which remained completely unscathed, despite being just a few miles away from the chaos. His Hills estate, a sprawling property with more than enough space to host the kind of gatherings people are now speculating about, seemed miraculously spared. Was it just good fortune, or was there something more deliberate at play? Some believe Diddy's property was intentionally left untouched because it was already under scrutiny by investigators. After all, reports have suggested that Diddy's home was raided months ago, with authorities allegedly seizing everything from incriminating footage to unusually large quantities of personal items. If true, the mansion may already be a treasure trove of evidence, making it unnecessary to destroy.